What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video, and it has been a while. I do apologize. I've been working late, just haven't had a lot of time to really actually sit down and do a video. So tonight, I figured, I know it's still a little bit late, but I figured I need to do a video for you guys so you guys can have a little bit of entertainment. So, we're going to work on this old Ford truck here. I can't remember the year of this truck. Let's see here, all the dust on the bottom of it. It's been sitting forever. 78 Ford F150. This is a super cool truck. I actually have another one sitting right here that is the same exact truck. This is the classified ads truck. Super cool truck. Really love I love the color of this truck. It just pops really well on the old Fords like this. This is probably one of my favorite body style Fords. For the most part. Oh man, I'm dropping stuff. It's flying off everywhere. So, let me throw this up here somewhere. Back up here on the wall. Alright, so we're going to make this truck into more of a kind of Sema style truck with some pretty sweet looking wheels. I really like these wheels, and like I say before, so everyone that asks me, these wheels are all from Second Chance Modeling. So be sure to check him out. Don't keep commenting saying, hey, where'd you get the wheels from? Because I told you already, you just didn't watch the video. So, with that being said, let's get right into this video. So, first off, we're gonna, of course, pop the wheels off. So, I'm gonna slide these wheels off of this truck. Slide them over there. And yes, these wheels, all these wheels will most likely end up for sale on eBay sometime or another, whenever I get a chance to actually post stuff. So next, we're going to lift this truck, of course, and this stuff actually works perfect for that. So like I always do, I'm not going to do it completely all the way across the lift. So we're just going to kind of go somewhere around in there, do the little finger method. Works well sometimes. Okay, I'm going to cut this off here. So now we can go ahead and mark our next one, because we will need two of these. I'm not 100% sure yet. I can't see what I'm doing. So we'll go ahead and mark this one. Don't get your fingers in there. Cut them off. I don't recommend that. That would be horrible. Then you won't be able to do no more customizing for a while because your finger will be cut off. So, I'm going to grab my little nail file here and kind of file this down a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. Make it look halfway decent. So that way whenever you go to glue the truck together, you don't see a big old glob just sticking out. So I'm not 100% sure yet. These are pretty good sized wheels for this truck, so I'm not 100% sure if we'll have to actually add another one. So for now, I'm going to glue one onto the front, so I'll have another one to go off of here. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of sand this up a little bit on both sides here. And there will be an update video on some pretty cool trucks coming very soon. I've got the white dually coming soon. It's still sitting. I don't have no paint on it yet. The 4th gen is coming very soon. I need to keep working on this truck as I'm talking. So, I'm going to grab my little tweezers here. So now we can go ahead and glue her on here. Just like so. And then we'll have to mock up some axles to see if we have the right height that we're looking for. I'm not sure if this super glue has anything left in it. It does. So, go ahead and slide this little guy on here. Just like so. Okay. Oop. Moved on me. So, now, go ahead and hold this for just a second. So that looks pretty good there. We'll make sure it's even, so that way, whenever you glue your wheels on, it don't sit all crooked, which would be horrible. So now next, like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and slide these scissors over here for right now. So now, like I was saying before, we're gonna go ahead and get our width on our wheels and stuff. And I want this truck to be kind of wide. So that way, making sure I'm not sure. Kind of want it to be a little taller than that. I'm not sure if it's not as much as I was hoping for. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and get my little handy dandy marker out. I can't even remember what I call it. Marky or something. Oh man, I don't remember. Going insane. My marky marker. That is what I called it right there. Marky marker. Alright, so put my lid on here if I can get it to stay up straight. Grab my little scissors again. Or my big scissors, using my big scissors. I'm going to cut this stuff up here. And hold it. Perfect. So now I'm just going to snip this little end off here. Oop, maybe. Just like that. So now, you guys are kind of learning with me as we go. So, gotta find my little tweezers here. Man, I'm going insane. I've been working later hours here lately, and I haven't even been over here working on stuff. So I need to get back to work on stuff, because I do have some customer stuff I need to work on. I just really haven't just really worked on anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of sand this down a little bit just to smooth it out. Just now we go to paint it, you can't see the little line in between them. Just enough to where it looks pretty good. So of course we're going to do traction bars. That will be in the next video, because this will probably take me a little while to get it all figured out. So I think that's kind of what I'm going for. A little bit higher, lifted up pretty good. I know you can't see it very well. My axle's way over inside the garage over here. Alright, so now I want to get my width on my wheels, or how wide I want my wheels. And then I'm going to cut my axle. And then before I slide, I am just not with it. So before I get my other axle cut, there we go. That's what I was trying to say. I want to make sure this is the width I'm looking for. So as you can see now, we are going to be sitting pretty tall, but I really do like the looks of this on this truck. I think it'll look really good after we're all said and done on it. So of course now we need to get a little piece of tubing for our axles. I'm going to grab that. I got one sitting right here, and I got another one right here. So now I go ahead and do what I always do on these, is I'll just kind of clean out the end here, just like so, just so that way I don't have any issues with my axles rolling inside there. I'll do this for a minute just to get that all cleaned up and out of there. Alright, so now what I do with my axle, there it is. I'll make sure this is sitting where we want it. Let's slide it out. Actually, we need to cut another axle here. I almost forgot. So let me go ahead and cut the end off of this. So that way we don't have no crazy wheels rolling everywhere. Just like, I'm going to go ahead and slide that down just a little bit. Just like that. So now we have two axles that are the same height, or the same width apart, same exact. So now what we can do is pick them up. I have learned that you cannot pick these up with tweezers. It's kind of hard. So just gonna get me a little dab of super glue on there. Slide her in there just a little ways. So that looks pretty good. I was making sure it was going to roll good. So now I'm just going to kind of clean up my super glue here. Just to kind of get it all straightened up there a little bit. Alright, so now we'll slide our axle tubing back over that. Make sure hello and the end cleaned out. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. So now, go ahead and get a little cut going here. I'm not going to go too crazy on the cutting just yet because I don't want my wheel to slide all the way down on the axle. So let me go ahead and clean this up a little bit here. Get all that junk out of there. Slide our axle tube back on. And hopefully we'll have ourselves a set of wheels. Perfect. Whoa, maybe not perfect. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and just put a little dab of glue right there on the end of this one. Not too much, but enough to where it will stick a little bit. Okay. So these don't roll as well, but as soon as you put them on like something a little harder, like a plastic or something, they do roll good, which is a plus. So now we can go ahead and get our other axle made up here. So we're going to do the same exact thing. Whoa, that wasn't even inside the hole there. I'll clean that up a little bit. Okay. That looks good there. So now we can just take the end of this, clean that off. And then we're going to do the same exact thing. Oh, better clean that out first. Let me clean this out real quick. Just one side because you'll be cutting the other side. And sometimes you don't even have to do this because you have a little bit bigger of a tubing, which was the yellow stuff, but I'm running out of that stuff. So we gotta make what we got. Make do with what we got, I should say. That sounds better. Alright. So now we can slide our wheel back on, or our axle tubing back on, I should say. Go ahead and get our mark going here, just like so. And now we can go ahead and use our scissors again. So whatever you do, be careful if you're using sharper scissors. Alright. So now we can go ahead and slide it back over there. Slide our other wheel back on. Actually, I don't even think we need to put more glue on there. Or glue on this one. So now, we'll go ahead, put me a dab of glue onto there. Make sure our axles are about the same width so we know which ones go on the front and the front and the back. Alright, let's see where we're sitting at here. So, that is super high. Super tall. I'll go back with this side just a little bit. Okay, let's see how that looks. And I'm not 100% sure. Man, that sits super tall. Maybe that's what we wanted. Maybe. So everything looks like it sits good, as you can see on the front here. And then on the sides, you can see it's pretty well centered with their fender wells on both sides. That looks good. And if you kind of, this is one thing I realized, if you kind of center your wheel, right about there is your axle hole for your original truck. And you do have one on both sides here. So you can kind of center it with your wheel. Most of the time, you can do that, I should say. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this other piece cut, just so we have both of them. We glue them together, or glue them on together. Go ahead and get my piece cut in here. Let me find my big scissors again. Wasn't prepared. All right, now I'm prepared. Oh, maybe not. Go ahead and do this again here. Perfect. All right. So now we got both of our pieces here, and cut this one off just a little bit, kind of make it smooth again. Just like that. Then you get a little cut piece on the end of there. So now we're working our way to getting our big lifted up truck together. So I'm just going to slap that on there just like so. Make sure it's fairly even. Oh, now it's stuck to my finger. Not good. Whew. Go ahead and center this up a little bit better. That looks a lot better there. Perfect. So now we can go ahead and get our next one sitting in here, kind of like sitting blocks. Just kind of got to stack them in there. Slowly but carefully. Or carefully and slowly and carefully. One of the two. I'm not sure. Something like that. Alright. So now you can see we got them both set in there. And like I did with the front, make sure I don't have any super glue on my fingers. I'm just going to take it, kind of clean this up a little bit. Just make it look a little better. Kind of clean it up on both sides here. Don't touch the truck with the nail file though. I'll probably end up taking my other wheel back off and doing this to the front as well, because I didn't really hit it too good with the front. So now, go ahead, slide it back around here. Let me clean that little junk off there. Just like that. And now, should be able to glue these on. I think we're sitting where we need to. Not sure. Looks a little off to me. Go ahead and slide it over this way a little bit. Check that. Check this side. Looks like it's off still. And these things, oh. Okay, check this. That side looks pretty good. Whoa, this side's way off now. Okay, check this side again. Looks a little better now. And this side looks pretty good. And go ahead and kind of center up our wheel a little bit. Looks like we're pretty close on that side. See how close we are on this side. That looks pretty dang close to me. So, with that being said, I do think that turned out super cool. Really like the looks of this truck. I'm not sure. I think after we get all the traction bars and stuff set on this truck, it'll look a little better. Not 100% sure. We are going to tint the windows, do all that cool stuff to this truck. Traction bars. We'll do some other cool stuff. We're going to turn this truck into more of a Sema style truck. Make sure she rolls good. And we might end up changing it up because I'm not 100% sure how I like this or not. I'm not sure. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There is going to be a part 2 to this truck, so be sure to stay tuned. I'm going to do all the traction bars, all that cool stuff on here, if we don't decide to change it up first. So be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments. If we should change it, or if we should leave it, stick with it, do some cool traction bars, and tint the windows and all that cool stuff. But with that being said, be sure to leave me a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit that little bell icon, keep up to date with all the videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.